All right, welcome back everyone. Today we're gonna be having a beautiful chest workout routine going on. We did back yesterday. We had a great workout. Hopefully you guys follow along and did it yourself as well. Today it's gonna be mainly focused on chest. I'm gonna do a little bit of core at the end. You don't have to stick around if you have things to do. I know I'm on a short time range right now, very limited in time, but I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. I know usually Mondays are the typical chest days for you gym brats, but today, I mean, we're gonna do it on Tuesday. So, like it or not, again, these videos are pre-recorded. So if you need to do it on a Monday, by all means, just watch whichever video you need to on the day you want to work out. My goal for this is for you to have an easier transition into the gym to get you going. You don't have to think a lot. Just the routines are done there. I'm gonna be working alongside with you. So just kind of reduce the stress or the I guess the barrier of entry. I want to minimize it to make it easier for you guys to start working out. Hopefully, I'm adding value to you guys, and these are good videos you guys want to watch. Anyways, enough of my insecurities. We're gonna do chest. So we're gonna start. I know last week we did a flat bench, regular bench press, using Smith machine. We went heavy. Today we're gonna do the same kind of idea, but we're gonna do it with incline. So I already warmed up, just a heads up, because I don't want to waste your guys' time with me warming up. You want to make sure you're really well warmed up before you start working in these exercises. You want to make sure that you're really stretched out and warm up, especially if you live in colder weather like myself. Luckily this week is gonna be like 50 degrees around here, so for a February, it's not that bad. So it was pretty fast for me to warm up. I did a couple of push-ups, a couple stretching for the chest, specifically warming up my shoulders, because again, you want to make sure your shoulders are very warmed up for chest. Even though you don't use them, they can really get injured if you're not focused and paying attention to your form. I also did about 100 to 200 jumping jacks. I know I say 100 to 200 mainly because I don't really count them. I just go enough until I get tired. I know it's well over 100. I don't know if it's quite 200. After 100, I kind of stop counting. But again, that's why I say between 1 and 200. It's good enough. It's a great warm up. So if you don't do jump rope, I'm sorry. It's definitely a great thing to help you warm up. Another thing is, of course, jumping jacks. If you don't have a jump rope, it's also a great thing to do. Okay, so first, we're gonna do a very well incline. I'm doing about 30% incline on these 30 degrees. I'm sorry, not 30%, 30-degree incline. And for this, again, we're gonna keep our back completely straight, flat against the bench. You don't wanna arch it, because otherwise we're gonna engage our lower chest, which we don't want to. And make sure you keep your shoulders out of it. And focus on contracting the upper part of your chest. Hold the eccentric, pause at the bottom for a second or two, and try to explode. Doesn't have to be crazy explosion because you can injure yourself too. I know it's annoying. And it's gonna be pretty hard, but some of you guys are very strong, and I'm sure you're gonna be able to just throw the weight around. Just be careful. You can go kind of like accelerating in the car slow and then go up. That's also a great way to do it. That's usually the way I do it. I start slow and then start moving faster instead of just exploding. It's just another layer of protection for your chest and your joints. So get slow and eccentric. And make sure your shoulders are back and down. You don't want to round your shoulders or your back to do your chest exercises. Slow and control. And squeeze. Imagine you try to bring your hands together. So that you're not gonna do that with the bar, but doing that motion really puts that little stress in your chest. That's really good to get a good pump on your chesticles. Move my son's car out of the way. And all right. I'm gonna throw some 45s first, just to see how I'm feeling. I'm definitely gonna go up a little bit, nothing too crazy though. Just enough to do maybe 2 or 3 reps with heavy weights. And then we're gonna do the first 2 exercises, about one one to three reps of very heavy weight, control of course. And then we're gonna do 3 sets of actual working sets. It's pretty good. I can go more. More weight, a little higher. So I'm gonna do another 50 pounds. This is a great way to increase your strength little by little, but still being able to get a good exercise, a good workout, get some good definition, and also get stronger. Highly recommend trying it. Again, if you don't want to, or if you're short in time, you can skip to doing your 3 working sets of incline bench press. If you don't have a Smith machine, by all means, do free weight, a barbell, some free barbell. What I like about this is I completely isolate my upper chest with a Smith machine and really focus on the upper chest and minimize my interaction with the shoulders. All right, let's go. That was tough. You can do more. Throw a couple 10s too. Getting a little crazy. Just got kind of heavy for upper chest. I'm very proud of that. But I'm sure you guys can do a lot more weight. I'm not the strongest, which is fine. I'm not usually want to do some heavy stuff. I want to protect my joints and my muscles at all costs, because one minimal injury can really just fuck up your entire routine. So I do heavy. I do want to slowly, progressively increase in weight. If you're a parent, you know this, like your baby is not heavy for, like, the analogy I'm trying to say is, you know, your baby, as it grows, it gets heavier, but you don't really notice while you carry him how heavy he gets, because, you know, your body's getting used to picking up that weight, and it's slowly, you know, and your weight, baby slowly increasing in weight, and you're slowly getting stronger as well, carrying him or her. And that analogy didn't pan out. Sorry, tried it. Gotta take chances. And that was a bad chance. That's a bad one. I'll get it next time. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. And I was arching, I don't know if you noticed, I automatically started arching my back because it's heavy weight. And as soon as I noticed that, I pushed it back in. Again, nothing wrong with arching your back when you do these exercises. The problem is you actually use more of your lower chest. If that's your goal, by all means, use the arch. I don't like it. Not necessarily. So normally I do about 45 pounds, but I'm actually gonna go up in weight a little bit. Again, slowly but surely. I'm adding 10 pounds to the bar, so 5-pound plates on each side. Nothing too crazy, but enough to challenge my typical 10 to 15 reps per set. Again, since we're short in time, I'm gonna go again to really, we're gonna be focusing mainly on the upper chest. This part right here, make sure you leave your shoulders out of it. Shoulders back and down, and back completely straight. You don't wanna arch your back. You wanna keep it flat against the bench. The grip I usually do about a little bit wider than shoulder grips, shoulder width apart. fuck, that was good. That was solid. I don't know if you noticed, another thing I didn't do, I didn't lock my elbows. You only want to lock your elbows if you need to rest, or if you're doing like a rest pause kind of set. Ultimately, you want to keep them, bring them up almost all the way over the top, maybe 90% before locking it in, and then slowly come back down. Again, to maintain the constant, oops, sorry about that. Maintain the constant tension on your chest. And again, locking your elbows in, you take a lot of tension off your chest. So ideally, unless you need to rest, don't lock them in. Whew, but that one got me. So I'm gonna need a couple extra seconds to rest. Again, you can fast forward this, or you already know the routine for this exercise. So just pause it, listen to your music, have fun, do that exercise, do the upper chest. Smith machine or regular bench press, incline bench press, barbell bench press, and then come back and we'll come back to the next exercise. Or just copy paste the routine down below. I mean, I appreciate your views. If you can like it and comment, that's amazing. But if you just need the routine and you can just do everything yourself, by all means, go do it. I'd rather you spend your time working out and doing the exercises than just watching this video. I mean, ultimately, I'm not that enjoyable to watch. At least that's what my wife says when I'm eating. Dumb jokes. All right, let's go. We got this. Again, another 10 to 12. The last one, I did 10 full and then 2 almost full. So that really kind of annoyed me. So I can do more. Again, shoulders back and down. Focusing on upper chest. And don't lock the elbows. Fucking it. Whew. I was really tired at the end. You saw me, if you saw me, you saw I used my body to push that last bit of weight up so I can lock it in. Fuck me. Anyways, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna bring the bench out, keeping the same angle. We're gonna do incline flies with a cable machine. If you don't have a cable machine, dumbbells is a great way to do it as well. What I want you to do though, with the flies, try to keep your elbows and your arms locked in, and only the chest is the only thing that's bringing your arms back and forth. You don't wanna do one of these. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know who you are. You start over here and you end up with the weights over here. So you do one of these, you round out your shoulders. No, shoulders back and down. Kind of like the pec deck, very locked. That's what you want. And I'm mumbling. I get it. I promise you guys, I will get better at making this content, making content and videos. I need to get better resolution, probably a better set. Definitely a better microphone. I know it can be better. Also need to edit this videos a little bit more. I just don't have time. Well, I haven't been able to find a way to rearrange my schedule to make time for it. I should say, it's not that I don't have time. I mean, I do have a full-time job. I have a 9 to 5 like most of you. I have a 1-year-old kid, I have a wife. This house constantly needs maintenance, annoying. And I know those are excuses, but I mean, a wife and a baby are in a 9 to 5 job is a pretty good damn excuse. All right, let's go. We'll keep mumbling later. Okay, so I got 3 more and then 2 more. Fuck, exhausting. Fuck. 2 more. Oh, fuck. No words. I got no words. Okay. Now, again, we're gonna do some incline action. Flies with cable machines. So let's pull this bench out of here. All right. So let's get these cable machines going. Any day now. There we go. All the way down to the last peg. All right. Let me fix the angle over here so you guys can see better. All right. Should be pretty good. I think I'm gonna need to move back a little bit. So again, flies. You know, I like to do my first ones with very little weight to really focus on the form and to go a little bit higher. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. All right, let's load it up. So I'm gonna do about 50 pounds on each side. Nothing too crazy, but enough to get the blood pumping. Again, if you can't do a lot of weights, or if you don't have a lot of weights, let's say you have a small gym in a room in your house, in a corner of your house, in the garage. Focus on controlling the eccentric, controlling the negative, and really keep the stretch, the pause at the bottom as long as you can to really get that stretch on the chest, and do them that way. And eventually, you know, I'm sure you're gonna be buying more weights once you get stronger. So definitely a great way to get in shape without having to have crazy amount of weight. And slow the eccentric. Oh, that really sucked. So that one, even though it was less weight than the bar, I felt it even more on my upper chest. Oh, especially at the deep stretch at the bottom. Fuck me. Whew. Part of my French. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Perché lo dico, Nina. Okay. Whew, that was an awkward silence. Sorry. I kind of zoned out a little bit. I got an email from work. I should not look at my work email. Unfortunately, some of you might know this. Some of you might be in the same boat. It's just you work for this company and they think just because you have a company phone, you work 24/7 and it's expected from you. Don't do it. All right, let's go. Enough break. We can do this. Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh, that really fucking hurt. Oh my god. Okay. If you're not feeling this in your chest, I really don't know what to tell you. Ooh. Again, shoulders back and down. Back completely flat against the bench. You don't want to arch it for this one, again, because we're focusing on upper chest. For the mid and lower chest, you can arch it if that feels comfortable, especially when you're doing lower chest. That arch really engages your back. Do you really need it? No, not really. It can be beneficial, absolutely. But anyways, for this one, back flat against the bench, shoulders back and down, and really focus on the upper part. Be careful you're not rounding your shoulders and pushing through your shoulders as well. You don't want that. You want to make sure you minimize the engagement of the front delt, mainly the upper chest. Easier said than done for sure. Couple of tips. When you bring the weight up, work on the angle of when you're bringing it up. If it's a little bit lower, a little bit higher, to see which one targets you feel engages your upper chest. Everybody's different. For me, I can't go too high because I feel my shoulders kicking in, so I have to bring it out kind of like where my eyes meet the ceiling. That's kind of like the best angle for me. Another tip, move your hands around and focus on the grip to see which one works better. So a little bit more supinated, a little bit pronated or neutral to see which one engages your upper chest the most. Okay, enough out of me. All right, let's go again. Supinated's working a little bit more. Fucking me. Woo. Shit. Sorry about that. Sorry about my potty mouth. It's unacceptable. All right. Now we're gonna do something that you're gonna hate and you're also gonna love at the same time. I'm gonna do actually, let's do mid chest first, and then we'll leave lower chest at the end. So let's bring the bench back. We're bringing it straight up. We can do some flies. About 80 degrees is pretty solid. This is flat. Work on the angle of the bench real quick to see which one works the best for you. Again, sitting down, want to make sure that we're going completely straight out. You want to get that deep stretch at the back. Feels pretty good. For this one, I'm going to go neutral. to really, really engage the entire mid-chest, full chest, chesticles. But all right. I'm also gonna put a little kettlebell, 45-pound kettlebell behind my bench. Unfortunately, since I go heavy on these ones, my bench moves a little bit. It's very annoying. So I'm going on 70 pounds on each side. It's a lot. Don't worry, we're almost done. Almost done. Try and get you guys a good routine, quick and to the point. Let's bring it back down. I know you don't want to waste too much time. Unfortunately, being in great shape takes time. There's no such thing as 5-minute abs. You know, that marketing bullshit. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Oh, that one got me. Got me real good. So for this ones, since we're doing just only one chest exercise for the mid chest, we'll do 4 sets. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do a drop set at the end. We're only gonna drop about 10 pounds. Let me just get it set up and ready for when we do. Again, try to get everything slow and control. I'm gonna change this a little bit so you kind of see where I'm going, where I'm holding my arms, the level of my arms and my shoulders. Make sure that I'm not doing this. Again, you're not doing this. Wow. I know it's kind of silly. That's my middle name. All right. Woo. Hope you guys are ready. This is gonna suck. I don't want this anymore. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Oh, fuck. Woo. That's really good. Especially at the end. Oh, yeah. Again, going to be focusing on the contraction. You want to feel this on your shoulders. You don't want to feel on your triceps. Definitely don't want to feel on your back. If you feel it on your back, you're doing something very wrong. Whew, and I'm blanking out a little bit. Oh, we're almost done, guys. Hold on, almost there. Bear with me. Throw in a little bit of water. Highly recommend taking sips of water. You don't want to drink too much. Just sips to keep you refreshed, but not too much water, so you can get a stomachache. All right, almost done. So again, we're gonna do this one, drop the weights and finish it. And then we'll have one more exercise, which is gonna be, we're gonna do some dips. I love dips, love it or hate it. They're great lower chest exercise, especially towards the end. What you can do for this, and I've said it in videos in the past, you're gonna go to failure if you do really slow control, and with depth, you're gonna get maybe 8, sometimes even 6, 10 maybe, if you're strong. But if you've done this, like we have with heavy weights and slow control movements, it's gonna be a tough exercise. However, what we can do at the end is gonna be slowing it down, and if you need to do, just jump back up and control the eccentric. If you can really push yourself up, then jump and do that to get that deep stretch at the bottom. It's a great way to do it as well for your chest when you're doing flat bench, but you need a body for that. I'll talk about a little bit in a second. Let's just finish this last set and we'll go into more details about that. Fucking A. All right, drop the weight. Let's go again. I'm removing about 15 pounds of my total weight on each side. 30 pounds total. I have time for this towel stuff. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Fucking A. That fucking sucked. Good job, that was great. I know it sounds a little bit of masochism. It was painful, it was horrible, but it's also great at the same time. There's no judging at the gym. Should make that a t-shirt. Turn that into a t-shirt. That sounds pretty cool. All right, we're back here. Bring you guys back up so you guys can see a little bit better there. So I'm gonna do some dips. If you don't have this, let's say if you have a regular bench or a Smith machine, or if you don't have a Smith machine or these kind of attachments, I'm sure you can buy these attachments online for your squat rack if you have a squat rack. If you don't, what I highly recommend then doing is incline bench press. If you don't have an incline bench, then I recommend putting a little bit of weight at the bottom of the one side of the bench to make that incline. Make sure you're arching your back as much as you can to really engage your lower chest, and do them that way with some dumbbells. It's a great alternation to do it. But if you have a way to do dips, highly recommend it. You can even do them with a bar. Let's say you put your barbell in the squat rack. And really focus on the eccentric. And do them like that to really focus on the lower chest. But again, it's a great way to do it. If you want to increase intensity, if you have a weight vest, it's also another way to make it a little more difficult. Anyways, enough jibber jabbing. I'm talking too much. Again, dips. We're going to failure. If you can, more than 10. I don't know if I'll be able to make that. All right, let's go. Again, we want to go as low as we can on these. Fucking A. Now I'm gonna switch the grip a little bit and go to the front and just focus on the negative. I can't even do that. For this one, make sure that you're really engaging your chest and not your triceps. You want to incline and lean a little bit forward. You don't want to go too straight, because if you do straight, you're really focusing on triceps, which is great tricep exercise. But we want to be focusing on our lower chest, our chesticles, our chicken titties. I'm a little exhausted, so I apologize in advance, but I'm poopy. All right, I'm not gonna record this because I know you guys have to go. I've been jabbering for about 36 minutes. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna call it a day. If you wanna push a little bit more, if you get more than advanced level, I recommend doing some push-ups. If you can, with a TRX, do 2 sets to failure to really finish off, and do about 1 minute. Lay on the bench with some weights, flat bench. Lay on the bench with some weights in your hands, maybe like 10, 50 pounds, nothing too heavy, and get that deep stretch to really finish up warming off the chest. You just hold it for about a minute. Make sure before you get up, you drop the weights and then get up so you don't injure yourself. And also, if you want to do core, if you want to do some abs, you can do some crunches. Whatever, or better than crunches, V-ups, slow and control, especially on the negative, and really work on crunching and curving your back on the way up for the V-ups, and do about 3 sets of 10 to 15, slow and control. You don't want to do 30 half-ass reps that you look like a fish out of water. Make sure you're focusing on the contraction and the control of the core. That's what's gonna make it grow and develop and get stronger. All right, we got 2 more of these. Let's go. That one didn't count, so I'm gonna rest. I feel like I said that in slow-mo. I'm gonna rest a couple of seconds and go again. Okay, and switch the grip a little bit and slow the eccentrics. Fucking A. I know those look bad, but they're great. Whew. Okay, so almost done. Short, to the point, and cute, and effective. And I'm exhausted. My chest is killing me. However, my shoulders feel great, which is awesome. That's our goal. The goal is challenge, get stronger, get bigger, but first things first, make sure we're protecting ourselves and minimizing the risk of injury. You'll see that I don't do some exercises because the risk reward is just not there. And we want to make sure that the exercises we do maximize our growth potential and minimize our injury potential. And more scientific jargon to try and make me sound smart, because I'm very insecure. So that's why I do it. Anyways, I'm just silly. I'm kidding. All right. I'm not kidding about the minimizing injury. That's 100% for sure our goal with everything we do. Maximize gains, minimize injury, risk of injury. Enough talk. Sorry if I completely just blew your ear out right now. It was not my intention. Wasn't thinking. Let's go. tendon here, the elbow kind of hurts a little bit. The last exercise, it doesn't hurt, it just tingles. Kind of like when you hit that funny bone. Just gets a little too tight, too pressed. All right. Fuck me. Whew. All right. Almost done, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right. So, this favorite part, post-workout display of my goodies. So you guys can see what it looks like post. All right, rest chest exercise. Got a deep. So as you can see, it's a really, really great overall. As you can see, great chest exercise routine, overall workout. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I'm naked, I don't like it. It feels weird, I'm not gonna lie. But kind of shows that I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for a very long time. I know what's been working on. I have no surgeries except for a knee surgery due to a soccer injury when I was 18. But since I've been working out, I have 0 injuries physically. Because again, I try to work out smarter, not harder. And want to make sure, ultimately, I maximize my gains, minimize my risk of injury. So yeah, overall, great chest exercise. Great chest routine, I should say. My brain's out of blood, so that's why I'm mumbling around. But thank you so much for spending the time with me. Thank you so much for keeping me company doing this workout. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, as usual. I promise this channel will get better. The videos will get better. The routines will get better. The editing and the sound will get better. It takes time for me to be able to do the quality of content that I want to do, especially when I have other things like a 9 to 5, like you guys know. Hopefully show you that even though I have a 9 to 5, I have a baby, I have a toddler, my wife, I have a life. There's still time for you guys to accomplish other things like working out. There's definitely is enough time. You just got to find your way to schedule yourself correctly, and following a schedule and creating a schedule for yourself is going to help you. I know has nothing to do with this channel. This is about fitness, but hopefully we can talk about other things that just fitness that can enhance your quality of life. Like sleep, diet, scheduling your time properly, not wasting your time. Another thing that I've been focusing on lately is this kind of concept that I just thought of my head, which is nothing new, but I thought it was pretty nice to just protect my dopamine. There's just a lot of content out there, a lot of social media crap and BS that just triggers you or gets you riled up, like the news. So I have this thing every time I try to open up my Instagram or something. I do this little mantra saying protect your dopamine. I know it sounds kind of silly and wacky, but ultimately, dopamine is what's gonna keep us happy and ongoing. And if we deplete our brain of dopamine and we just get depressed and sad, and we don't want that at all. And one of the biggest depleters of dopamine is social media and all that BS. So yeah, protect your dopamine out there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me today in this workout. Hopefully you got some good value out of it, some good knowledge. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. If you want to make fun of me, make fun of my mustache, make sure it's funny. Roast me. I'm a big fan of roast, so make it content. Just don't insult me because you want to insult me. That's just going to be a waste of time because it's not going to affect me. But if you get a good roast, I'm down for that. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Have a great day. Have a great workout. Go kill the rest of your day. And thank you. Take care.